we'll get started with North Carolina. Coach, if you could start us off with an opening statement, then we'll open it up to the Zoom questions.
Yeah. We're just happy to beat a really, really, really good team. Ball State, we knew they were good. We had great respect for what they've done. We knew we were going to have to be excellent on both sides of the ball. And we played really hard. We weren't perfect, but we played really hard and disciplined defensively, held a very, very good team, averaging 80 points a game to 52. Got them out of their stuff consistently, right? I know it's a lot to talk about in terms of bench points, but I don't really consider them our bench. I consider them part of our group. We got a lot of really good players that are committed to helping us win. I think we turn it over a little bit too much, but that's probably in the weeds right now. But we get to regroup, and then so far that's one, and moving on.
Okay, let's open it up to Zoom. If you have a question, go ahead and identify yourself to the ladies and ask your question.
If you could see it.
Don't let anybody jump too quick here. Okay, go ahead, sir. Just Jeremiah, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, this is Jeremiah Tacha for the Tar Heel Tribune. I just wanted to ask about Maria Gakdeng's her status for the tournament. Will she be playing? Is she okay? Just wanted to know more about that.
We always hope she's going to play. So we'll know more when our medical team continues to put her in the best position to be successful. Her mom's here, her family's here, and we were better when Maria's on the floor. But she wasn't on the floor today. So we'll keep getting her better and hope she can help us soon.
Gotcha. And a follow-up question, I just wanted to ask about you as well as Laney and Alyssa, your thoughts about playing 3 games in 3 days.
Alyssa, go ahead.
Yeah, 3 games in 3 days. Anybody knows that's a grind. And I think one thing that's exciting for me as a 5th-year senior with this team is committed to playing their butts off every 40-minute game. And so that's something to be really excited about, and we're ready for the challenge.
Laney, she's like, it's like AAU for you, man.
Yeah. Man, not too long ago was that, no.
It's like
But
a couple months ago.
Since the start of the season, this is something that we've been preparing for. Andrew and Jody, our staff, have been pushing us in practices, and this has just been the standard, knowing that we have 3 games in 3 days. Coach kind of touched on it, like we have a very, very deep bench, or, our group, as she said, is very, very deep. So I think that we're going to be able to lean on a lot of different people, which is going to be exciting to see.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Move along. Steve, I see that you have a question.
Yes, I want to talk about the start of the 3rd quarter. They had made a little run at the end of the half and then got down to 6. They got into 4, and then it's kind of like you shut the door, then you answered. Can any of y'all just talk about how you responded when I think it was 41-37? Then you kind of took it from there.
Yeah, I think defensively, these guys didn't need to be reminded, but I kept reminding them of how we wanted to play. It was really that we took better care of the basketball on offense. We cut with pace. We really encouraged the reminders of some of the offensive ends, but we just kept trying to really break their will on the defensive end. And it was the issue of making sure we got good shots. So we turned the ball over 4 times less in the second half. So that's 4 more shots we get. Alyssa was really aggressive on her attack, made big free throws. Yeah, it was, it's a two-way game.
Any other questions? Go ahead. Then just go ahead and identify yourself, please.
Hi, Coach. My name is Elijah Poe from the Ball State Daily News. You talked about preparing for Ball State. Kind of what went into your preparation, and kind of where were you keying in on for Ball State?
And they're just a really, really good team. They play a 5-out, which is hard to guard. They slip a lot, so we wanted to protect the middle of the floor. You need to have elite defenders on both 0 and 11 because they're shot makers and they're great with the ball in their hands. Fortunately, we have a lot of great defenders, so we don't have to rely on just one of them. So we're able to shuttle people through that job. People that were off the ball, so we were able to keep Alyssa off the ball, and she's obviously a great secondary defender. And so our secondary line was really good. And they were really disciplined to the scout. I think that's what we really needed to do. But Ball State's really good. They're going to win a lot of games. We knew that, and we just didn't want to be one of their victims. We know they're going to have many of them. We didn't want to be one of them.
We'll go to Alexandra Jones.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Jones from the Daily Tar Heel. Laney a career high 15 points in this game. How do you feel? Just how do you think your shooting kind of impacted this game? And anybody else can chime in as well.
No, yeah, it's definitely exciting when you get to go out, compete with this team, and then come out with the W. But I think that my output is just a testament to how hard as a group that we've worked. It was a big focus on, after the UConn game, like kicking the ball in and out. So I think that, me making shots is great, but it came from people finding me, which is really, really important. But yeah, it's just exciting. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah, Laney Grant is very humble. She is a dog on the court, and she's somebody that everybody has to watch out for. And that girl can hoop. And so y'all are gonna have a lot of fun years watching this girl play basketball. And I'm just really fortunate that I get to play with her this year.
It's gonna give you some one-on-one in the post that you've been dying for too.
Of course.
Any other questions? Ladies? Oh, go ahead.
Coach, what's it like to get your 100th win?
Oh.
And Liz, can you talk about what it's been like to be a part of something?
So for those who don't already know, Coach Banghart just had her 100th win as a Tar Heel, and that is something we don't take lightly. It is hard to get wins in any conference, let alone the ACC, which is one of the best in the country. And day in, day out, Coach Banghart is constantly working to make all of us individually better and the group. Like, this coach does not stop. And that's all you want as an athlete, because that's what we're showing up to. And she meets us there every single time to help us get better. And she's just the motor behind this entire program. And I'm just so grateful that she picked me up a few years ago to play for her. And the rest is history.
Never let her leave. Thanks. I've been a part of really good team, really good players, for sure. I can think of some of these players that have been a part of a lot of these wins. I actually looked at Alyssa in the locker room and I said, "Hey, it's your 100th too." I didn't realize I had coached a year without her. It's been so long. It means we've won, 20 games every year, right? That's a big deal. So yeah, as Liz said, it's hard to win games. I have 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists for this program. But I promised when I took this opportunity, I'd give it my very best. And I have recruited kids that are willing to do the same. And we should continue to see some big moments moving forward.
Good note to end on. Ladies,
Thanks.
thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.